So on Zoom, we had a very similar situation. Somebody in a different country told me that their son had an absolute meltdown. Anybody ever experienced that? I mean, a meltdown at a parent who is there trying to be helpful. And nothing to do with like what the mom did. She's trying to help him. And it was a total, complete meltdown. This is what she did. The kid started, she said, I'm quoting her, what she told me, I thought he was either going to bang his head in the wall, throw up, right, or break something. And she think he ended up breaking his phone. He threw it. He was just, it was like exploding. His brain was exploding. And it was over nothing. It was over the littlest thing. It was nothing, right? And he started cursing her. And he started yelling and screaming. And he started like, he was just going out of control. And you know what she did? Angel, not human. She did nothing. She didn't take it personally. She didn't say, don't talk to me like that. Excuse me, I'm just trying to help you. Calm down. What's the matter with you? Relax. It's not a big deal. Nothing. She let this volcano erupt. Okay? He went to his room, slammed the door. A half an hour. And I would have been happy if it was 2 days later. A half an hour later, he came down. He said, I'm so sorry. I have so much anxiety when it comes to this thing. I'm so overwhelmed. She said he never spoke like this before TP. He never expressed himself. She didn't even know that he knew those words to express why he's cuckoo, right? And he said, and I'm so sorry. I should never have talked to you that way. She got everything that anybody would want. She got the apology. She got the self-awareness that he has, everything. There's no speech you can give that would do better. And she said it was like she realized from the training that he needs to throw up now, and let him throw up. That's what it is. It's emotional. It's within them. These kids who are like this, they're not trying to hurt you, and they're not trying to, they can't control themselves. And the worse they are, in a way, the easier it is to see how sick they are, that they can't deal with anything. You can book him a flight, you're paying for everything, you drive him to the airport, you could put him in a wheelchair, you could deliver him to the thing, and one little thing, whatever, and it's like they can't deal with life. They get there, I don't know where he was, where's the thing, and everything is cursing with the F word, for example, right? That's an oldie but a goodie, and they use it a lot, okay? And if you don't understand that they don't mean to be hurting you, and you let it go, and you don't say, don't talk to me like that, I don't want to hear that word, nothing. Don't control them. Let them, they're hyperventilating. And they're hyperventilating, and they're going crazy, they have anxiety, they have meltdowns. And then she says, and then you know what he said after he apologized? He hugged her. He never used to hug her. He found comfort in her. You can't stop them from having meltdowns. You can't make their brain work. But you can be their safe person who they hug. All he needed from her is a hug. But 99.999% of parents, especially not in this room, right, getting bad advice that you have to teach them and don't let them, and they need rules and punishments and boundaries and consequences when they're having a meltdown, and they shouldn't use this word, and why are you talking to me like that, and who do you think you are? All of that, you would never get to the end. You'd never get to the one thing that you can do for your kid. A kid who can hug his mommy and daddy has a different ending down the road than the kid who can't. True? So with all the other stuff that they're doing, they don't get that ending because they end up, and people giving advice that we're never in this room, we're never in this situation, don't realize you lose much, much more than what you're benefiting. Here, we lost nothing. She had the self-control. I never could have done this. This is like while you're being pelted by your kid, being cursed, being yelled at, being blamed. Anybody here ever have experience with that? Can I get an amen? Right? So yeah, those of you who are new, you're in the right room. And it's horrible. And when I saw years ago, I saw a text that the kid texted his mother, F you, drop dead. I was like, now I'm used to it. But you're not used to it. It's so hard for you. It's unbelievable, the self-control for her to realize, I'm going to be here for this kid. He doesn't mean it. He's having a meltdown. He's having a crisis. I'm going to be that safe, solid person. I'm not going to turn on him. I'm not going to look down at him. I'm not going to think he's bad, evil, monster. She doesn't think anything negative of him. And she became so safe. He apologized. He hugged her 3 times. 3 times. That kid is helped through that treatment. But how's he going to know? So in Home Sweet Home, the kids would curse. And they all stopped cursing. And we never told them. I never told a kid, don't curse in my house. My kids heard the curses in my house. My kids grew up with this. My kids grew up hearing all these words. At the Shabbos table, I always say, right? My kids heard words at the Shabbos table that are not found in any mirrors. And they don't use it. They don't talk. I said, yeah, they're in a lot of pain, and they talk like that. And we don't condemn somebody. And I don't think they had a talking problem. I never felt that they had a respect problem, even though they treated me with disrespect. The shirish is not that they're missing midos. The problem here is not that they didn't listen to Marvelous Midos Machine or Uncle Maishi. That's not the issue. They're messed up right now. And when I became their safe person, one by one, and this happened with all the kids in Home Sweet Home, we have a chat. I wish you can just go on the chat and you can ask them. They stopped cursing in front of me. And then if they did, afterwards they would say, oh, I'm sorry. It's happened each time. And I always said the same thing. You don't have to be sorry. I never asked you to not curse. I could handle it. You could sit here, stand here, and you could say whatever you want. I don't take it personally. Again, it's not my kid. It's a billion times harder when it's your kid. I get it. Doesn't change the outcome. That when you don't ask for things, they become healthier. You do the treatment, which is the whole part of TP. They calm down, they act better. There's no lessons that they need to learn. That's the difference between having a healthy Esav or a sick Yaakov. If it's a healthy Esav, you're going to have to teach a lot of lessons. I don't know if you can, but you could try. But a sick Yaakov, our kids are angels. Our kids are great. They're going to be there for you when you get older. They're going to be taking care of you. They're good. They're just going through a really hard time. And we have to remember that. They're going through a hard time. And they don't behave properly right now, but one day, soon, B'Karev, they will.